Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, DrillaJay. Thank y'all for clicking on my video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notifications because why not? So as y'all read by this lovely title, today is going to be a motherhood Q&A. I know somebody messaged me maybe like a month or two ago for me to do one of these, so I said why not. I know I did one sometime last year when I first started my YouTube channel, but I feel like I should do a updated one. So here we are. Don't mind my pimple, y'all. It's crazy, but y'all, I wanted to show you guys my cup. Look at my cup. So I went to Five Below yesterday, and I wouldn't call it stress shopping, but I was upset yesterday. So when I got the kids, we went to Five Below because it was a new Five Below that had opened, and I seen these cups and my favorite color purple, and my name started with A, so I had to get it. So I got my tea in here. I have green tea, and it's called honey chai turmeric something. It started with a B, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's good. But yes, so I put up a poll last night for y'all to ask me some questions. And oh, that's the bottom. Y'all asked me a good amount of questions, so I'm gonna answer all of them because it's, it's not that many, but it's a good amount, and I read all of them. So let's get to it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications, and send me video suggestions you guys would like. And also, I will be posting this video today, so you guys, I'm doing an 11/11 sale, so everything will be $11. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is DKK Boutique. Everything is in the description below, so make sure you guys go shop because everything is $11. Okay, so let me get all comfortable. Oh no, that ain't comfortable. All right, so anyways, let's get started. So I'm just gonna go in order, I guess. Okay, so the first question is, how did you find out you were pregnant? So if you guys don't know, and what you guys should know, I have 2 kids. So, okay, so first time I found out I was pregnant with Phoenix, me and Ken had just moved together, and it was, so it was one day, so I used to work at Willie's. So this grown lady, older than me, felt like she could bully me. So I went off on her, and then after I went off on her, I had started crying. Like when I say boo-hoo, crying. So I was like, bro, this ain't never happened before. Like I was just moody, I was feeling sick and everything. Like I was just feeling so nauseous. So I think like that next day, because my work schedule, I didn't get off till like 11 that night. So that next day, or maybe like that weekend when I was off, I called my mom. Or did I take a test? I feel like I took a test. And then I had called my mom, and I was like, I need to go to the doctor or whatever. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah. And then with Anna, I didn't want to believe that I was pregnant, because with Anna, I was not trying to get pregnant at all. So with Anna, it was my mom's birthday trip. But before we went on her birthday trip, I just thought, I was bloated, because I'm literally always bloated. Like, it's crazy. So she had took a picture of me. Let me see if I still have it in my phone. She had took a picture of me, and I seen it. Well, she had sent it to me, of course. But I was like, dang. But we had got back to Atlanta, because we had all went out of town for her birthday. So when we went back to Atlanta, I went to the doctor or whatever, and I found that I was pregnant. But like, I wasn't trying to hide it, but it was just like, and then what made it more obvious was that we was out of town. I wasn't drinking, But usually I'm not even a drinker, honestly. So like when we go out to restaurants and stuff, they was, huh, you wanna try this? Huh, you wanna try that? Type situation. I was just like, no. Cause again, I'm not a drinker. So yeah, we ended up going back in town. Coming back in town. I went to the doctor and got my little slip saying that I was pregnant. And oh, here's the picture. And that's what happened. Hold on, y'all. This is the picture. I had my little swimsuit on. Look at my stomach. But again, usually I'm always bloated. So it was just like, whatever. So yeah, we was out of town. So yeah. But that's how I found out with my 2 children that I was pregnant. Next question. Have you had a miscarriage? I have had a miscarriage. I've only had one. I had one before I was pregnant with Phoenix. I was working at the airport then, and I knew I was pregnant. Everybody knew I was pregnant. And one day I was on the way to work. This time I was taking the train to work. So I was on the way to work, and I just felt like I was fine the day before. That morning I was fine. So I remember I ended up getting off at not 5 Points. I ended up getting off at the West End train station, and I was coming down the steps. Oh, okay. So usually before I went to work, I would go get some food. So I got off at the West End to go to American Deli in the mall. So I was just feeling real weird, and then I felt myself bleeding. So I called Ken, I called my mama, but before I had called them, I had texted this girl. So shout out to you, Jasmine. I had called her. Her name was Creole Jazz on Instagram. So I had texted her, and I was, asking her, because I believe she had one too. So I was texting her, and then I was on Google too. So I was like, well, let me go to the thing. So mind y'all, I was having a miscarriage, and no wait, was that? I'm thinking of 2 different events, you guys. So now I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. But that day, I ended up going to the hospital. And, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me call Ken right quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. So I just got the phone with Ken, and he was like, he don't remember. But I feel like, that time about the train station, I think I wasn't pregnant 4 times. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. So maybe I was finding out that I was pregnant, because I didn't get out of the hospital till like 3 o'clock that morning. And then I remember it was another time we were at his mom's house, and I know that I was pregnant. I was only like a couple of weeks pregnant, probably not even a month, or probably like a month. And I just started, we were sitting there just chilling, and I just started bleeding real bad. And I had called his mom. And no, I had told him to call his mom to ask, did you know she had a pad or anything? So I know then that's when I had a miscarriage. And then we had went to the hospital the next day, the clinic or whatever, because I had to set an appointment. So then that's when they did the exam, and we don't see a fetus and stuff like that. When I tell y'all, Ken went crazy in them people's office, y'all. He went berserk. Mind y'all, ain't no case on it wasn't this phone, but he had no case on the phone. He threw his phone, punching in people's window. Like, he went crazy. Me, on the other hand, I'm just sitting here calm, like, because me as a woman, I know that you know, things like that happen, you know. So it was just like, okay. And then it's not like I was far along, so it's like I didn't really grow an attachment to the baby yet. So I mean, yeah, I was, you know, upset about it, but I wasn't like how he was acting. But yeah, yes, I've had a miscarriage before. So yeah. Next question. Okay, somebody asked, do you know any places to get clothes for babies on a budget? I would recommend going to Once Upon a Child if you have one in your state or your city or wherever you're from. There's a store called Once Upon a Child. People donate clothes. I know the times that I've went for like my nephews and stuff, they I seen like a lot of clothes with like tags on them. So I guess it really just depends on where you go. But most of the clothes and shoes that I did see, they were in good condition. So I would say try Once Upon a Child. You can go to Shein. You can go to Old Navy, Walmart. Like, really just depends on what you're trying to get. But I would say try Once Upon a Child first if you're like really, you know, on a budget. Let's see. Let me move around. Okay, so somebody asked, what makes you a good mom, in my opinion? Honestly, it's not a tough question, but then again it is. But I just feel like as long as your children are taken care of the way that you want them to be taken care of, not nobody else. Yeah, people can get at opinions, but at the end of the day, you're the mother. Your kids are well taken care of. Your kids are, they don't even have to be well behaved, but they, like when you go out, they know how to act, if that makes sense. But it's like, it's really how your parenting is. But you, like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's a tough question. I just feel like as long as your kids are taken care of and they're not wanting for anything and they could come to you for whatever, I just feel like then you know that you've done your job as a mom, you know? Okay. Next question. Somebody asked, do you want more kids? Okay. So when I first got, you know, pregnant or whatever with Phoenix, when I had him, I was like, I don't want no more kids. Not even because, you know, he a handful or nothing like that. I just didn't want no more kids. And then I ended up pregnant with Anna. And as of today, November 11th, 2023, I don't want any more kids. Me and Ken sometimes have the conversation as of one more or stuff like that. But we've had the conversation and we both have come to an understanding. So as of right now, no, I don't. But I'm willing to have one more if, I'm not going to tell you the conversation that we had, but based off that conversation, I'm willing to have one more if that happens. But yeah, I don't really want no more kids. I have a boy and a girl. I don't really, you know. So yeah. Somebody asked bottle recommendations. I should have got the freaking bottle. What is it called? And it's a good bottle brand too. Both of my kids had it. Let me, because I think I had got it from Amazon. Dang, I should have looked it up when oh, here it is. It's called Boon, Boon. Let me get a better picture of it. Y'all, they got all these cute colors now. When it was for them, all they had was the pink, the green, and the blue. But this is the brand. It's like the plastic part, and then this little white part in the middle. It's like the little silicone. So it's good for here's a better picture. But yeah, they have the 4-ounce one, and then they have the 8-ounce ones. So that is a good brand. I can honestly say that. But they're not really pricey. Again, it just depends on your budget. But also, I use the, what other bottle did I use? I used the Event, and he probably only had like 1 or 2 Dr. Brown's bottles, but for the most part, I remember using Boone and Avent, however you pronounce it. But yeah, I recommend the Boone. Those are good bottles. Somebody asked for diaper recommendations. What did we use? Huggies. Huggies was pretty good for my kids. Didn't do them, didn't do them wrong. Didn't rip, didn't tear. Good, holds good, number 1s and number 2s. So we used Huggies for the most part. And then when they got to pull-ups, we would use the Walmart brand, because baby, pull-ups is expensive too. So the Walmart brand, or like maybe it was Huggies as well. I think so, but for the most part, it was a Walmart brand. It was like the Paw Patrol faces on it. But yeah, the Walmart brand. Didn't do them no wrong. They didn't get no rashes from like the diapers. The most they would get rashes from is from like them, being having the run, stuff like that. But it wasn't from the actual diaper or nothing like that. So yeah. Somebody asked, did you have postpartum alopecia? With Phoenix, I did not. With Anna, I did. But it was just only like in one, I think it was this spot right here. As a matter of fact, it was like right here. But as y'all can see, so yeah, just with Anna. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. Somebody asked, did you ever think you were going to be a teen mom? Hell no. I wasn't doing none of that stuff until I turned like 18 or 19. I was scared of boys when I came to Atlanta, Georgia. I just want y'all to know that. But no, I did not think I was going to be a teen mom. I did not have sex till I was like 18, 19. And yeah, that's just that. Were your pregnancies similar or different? They were definitely different. Phoenix was a breeze. When I say a breeze, a breeze. Anna, sis gave me a run for my money, okay? Heartburn, back hurting. Y'all, I was big as a house. When I say big, I was humongous. Feet was swollen. Like, when I got out of the hospital, Ken had got me these Coach House slides, and I was too excited to wear my slides. I couldn't even wear my slides, y'all. That's how my feet were so huge. Let me show y'all how huge I was. Let me see. I was huge. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what I looked like, and then I'm gonna show y'all what Anna looked like. Okay, so this was, the picture's kind of blurry, but let me zoom into my belly. Yeah, look at me. Big, humongous. I was huge, y'all. And then this was her when she came out. This was her. Huge, y'all. She was huge. But yeah, the pregnancies were definitely different. With Phoenix, it was a breeze. Anna, she was just child. But let's see, pregnancy cravings. With Phoenix, I think I told you guys this before. With Phoenix, it was peppermints. That's why my teeth are messed up. With Anna, baby, I was just eating lamb chops, Chick-fil-A, salmon. Like, I was eating, okay? Eating, whatever, eating. Any tips for first-time moms? How do I want to say this? Whatever you want to do for your child, you do it. Don't worry about what nobody else got to say. Whatever you want to do, you do it for your child. Yeah, people going, no, don't do this, or you should do that. Do what you see fit for your child. If you want to get your child a $2,000 stroller, get your child a $2,000 stroller. Would I do that? Of course not. But if that's what you want to do, then you do it. Like, don't worry about nobody else, because at the end of the day, you're taking care of that child. That child's going to be with you 24/7, 25/8, whatever. Do what you think is best for your child. Yeah, you can ask questions, but do what your heart is telling you to do. That's my advice. Let's see. Did you want a boy and a girl, or did it matter? So I guess they're asking like what order. The order that I have my kids, that's the order that I wanted to have them. So I wanted a boy first, and then I wanted a girl. So yeah. Somebody said, if you don't mind me asking, when's your kid's birthday? And then it's another question. It says, do your kids' name have a meaning behind them? So I'm gonna answer both of those questions. So first, Phoenix's birthday is May 5th and Anna's birthday is May 28th. So Phoenix is a Taurus and Anna is a Gemini. The meaning behind Phoenix's name. Okay, so the meaning behind Phoenix's name, we kind of both picked that name. I remember we were at one of our appointments and it was a girl, I think. Her name was Phoenix. And I was like, dang, that is a nice name. I ain't never seen nobody with that name at all. So, like, that name just kept, like, you know? So, I don't even think we were going to name him that, honestly. I don't know what we were going to name him. But he definitely wasn't going to be a junior. Not saying it like that, but Ken didn't want that. But I looked up the meaning behind Phoenix, and I was like, yeah, we should name him Phoenix. Because me personally and Ken personally, we both have been through so much. And, you know, it's a backstory. But yeah, so we named him Phoenix because of the meaning. And he definitely has, you know, just with it being us three at first for the little 2 years, we did go through some stuff. Like, I can't even lie, we went through some stuff, and even before him in our personal lives and together. So that's why his name is Phoenix. And Anastasia, really Ken picked his name. I knew I wanted her name to start with an A, and not even because my name started with an A, but I wanted her name to start with an A. And Ken came up with the name Anastasia. So really, he would have to really tell you why he named her Anastasia. When he told me, I don't really remember what his meaning was, but when he told me the name, I was like, okay, yeah, that's cute. I don't see too many Anastasias. So Anastasia it is. So yeah, that's it. Let's see. Somebody asked, how is motherhood now? And then I know I seen another question about how is my mental. So motherhood now is really a roller coaster. My mental health is a roller coaster, okay? It's a roller coaster. Everything is a roller coaster. I have 2 toddlers, one in school and one not in school. Phoenix is going through this. He's the adult phase. Anna has been in her phase since she's turned 1, to where she thinks she's the older sibling. So yeah, you know, the second child is just so I hate to say the word, but ruthless. Like, she just doesn't care. She's caring. Anna is very caring and sweet. She loves on her brothers. She loves on everybody. Like, if you hurt yourself, or she's coming to give you a hug and see what's going on with you. But when it's ready to fight, sis is ready to fight, okay? When it's time to fight, that's it. Phoenix. I don't know what to say about Phoenix. Like, not to say it like that, but Phoenix is a crybaby. Like, a lot of stuff hurts his feelings, and that's okay because I'm a crybaby too. But I want him to express himself and stuff. So, I'm okay with it to a certain extent. But motherhood is it's going. They're growing. I'm learning new stuff about them every day. I'm learning new stuff about me every day. So it's like a growing and learning experience. My mental health, I have my days where it's just like, what the freak did I sign up for? But at the end of the day, it is definitely worth it. But I would say don't rush into having kids. I've always wanted to have kids. And now that I have kids, it's just like, I didn't picture it to be like this, like stressful and hard and going through the motions, But yeah. I'm gonna do a couple more because this video is getting long, but I'm gonna do a couple more. Let me see. I did all those. Somebody said pregnancy tips. I don't really have any pregnancy tips. Drink your water. Oh, I'm glad I did this question. So I seen a video last night, and a man was like, the reason why mothers have postpartum depression is because of the prenatal vitamins. And I really didn't agree with him because I didn't take prenatal vitamins for neither one of my kids. Like, I couldn't swallow them. The gummies were nasty. Like, I didn't take vitamins for neither one of them. Yeah, every now and then. I probably only took a pill no more than 5 times between both of them. Like, I just wasn't feeling the prenatal pills, the gummies. I couldn't take it. So I really didn't agree with him, but he was saying that it's the pills that's making women have postpartum depression, but they blame it on the hormones and having kids or something like that. And I was just like, so the first thing I did was went to the comments to see what everybody else was saying. And I was just, it was a couple women that was like, they didn't take their prenatal vitamins either and stuff like that. And a lot of people were saying their husband, their kids, stuff like that. But yeah, pregnancy tips: drink your water, make sure you're fed, make sure you do take vitamins, even if it's, I'm not telling you not to take your prenatal vitamins, but make sure that you're doing what you need to do so your baby can be healthy, you can have a safe birth, and make sure nothing goes wrong. Yeah, things do go wrong, but that's a part of, it's just part of life. So yeah. Somebody asked for postpartum tips. Baby, I need some myself. But I would say keep God surrounded and keep God like the number one thing in your life. And make sure you pray. Make sure you have a good support system, and just try not to let yourself go. I know it's easier said than done, but it's been 2 years since I've had Anna, and I still have trouble with postpartum depression. Like, I legit still have my days. Like, but I know I will never get back to myself from before I had kids, but I feel like I'm getting back to myself and wanting to put on clothes, wanting to go shopping, wanting to get my hair done. Like, before, I didn't care about none of that stuff. Like, I just didn't. Like, it was crazy, but that's a story for another day. I kind of already answered this question. It said, how do you deal with outsiders and their opinions? Like I said, it's your child. You're going to be with your child most of the time. Yeah, people can give their opinions, but at the end of the day, it's what you want to do with your child. They had their chance to raise their kids. And if you didn't have kids, that ain't got nothing to do with me, So yeah, you do what's best for you and your child and your family, end of the day. How's my social life? I don't have a social life, if I'm being honest. I want to have friends, but I just feel like in this generation, in this day and age, the world is so effed up, and it's so, I just don't have time. But I honestly, genuinely, truly do want to have friends, or even if it's just one friend. Like, I don't really have a social life, if I'm being honest. I would love to, though. Honestly, I really would love to get out the house more and hang with other people besides my family members and kin and my kids. So yeah. Yes, I do talk to people though, but I don't like hang out, if that makes sense. So yeah. Um okay, I answered this question. Did you always want to have kids? I did. Did I answer this question? Do I want more kids? I think I answered this. Yep, I did. Um okay. Okay, somebody said, did you go through postpartum? If so, how did you deal with it? I kind of just already answered this question. Okay, and then the last question is, can you share your birth story? So, I'm gonna do that in another video if that's something that you really wanna know. But I believe I did. I know I did Phoenix's. I don't remember if I did Anna's, but I would definitely do that in another video if that's something that you really would want. But I believe I answered all these questions. Oh no, somebody asked good maternity clothes. Baby, I didn't wear no maternity clothes. I was not going for it. Like, I just was not going for it. With my jeans, that were the only part that was too big was the where I can button my pants up and zip them up. So what I did was I either wore an undershirt and then another shirt, or I would use a hair tie, rubber band, and I would pull the, I should have gave you guys a demonstration, but you pull the loop, you pull it through the loop where the button isn't, you do the little, tie it a little bit, and then you hook it onto the button. So it's kind of like, let me show y'all. It's kind of like this box right here. So this is the button, this is the loop. You tie it. I would have to show you guys, but you tie it, loop it around a certain way, and then you pull it over the button, and baby, that's it. I wasn't wearing no maternity clothes. Yeah, I had like stretch pants, but I didn't own a piece of maternity clothing. Like, I just wasn't going for it. Like, that's just something I didn't. So I can't really give you any recommendations. I would say just buy your clothes bigger, or wear I was wearing a lot of yoga pants. I was wearing a lot of Ken's clothes. I can say that. Yeah, when shirts started getting bigger, the only time that happened was with Anna. But when clothes started getting bigger, I would just wear Ken's like loose shirts that he had. Or I would go to like Spencer's and buy like graphic tees and stuff. But no maternity clothes, so I really couldn't tell you. I would just say get on TikTok, because I honestly don't know. But I think I answered all these questions. But if you, like I said, if you want my birth story, I don't mind doing it again. But if you're a mom out there, or if you know somebody who's a mom, please share this video with them. And if you guys wanted like an extended question, or if you guys don't follow me on Instagram and you guys wanted to ask me more questions, you guys can just comment them down below, and I wouldn't mind doing a part 2. Well, the next video would be a part 3, but I wouldn't mind doing another video. But yeah, if you're a mom or becoming a mom, just take your time and do what's best for you, and don't let anybody tell you different. If that's what you want to do, you do it for your child. Simple. Like, again, if you want to buy that expensive crib, if you want to buy your child all the name brand clothes, all the name brand shoes, and they ain't gonna be able to wear it but for like 2-3 months, then that's what you do, you know. do what's best for your child. Like, that's all I can say at the end of the day. Make sure you don't lose yourself, and make sure you have a good support system. And if you don't, try to find like a mom group on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I know they do have a lot of mom groups out there, and that's something that I wanted to do, and that's something that I'm going to do with my brand that I'm coming out with. So yeah, yes, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notifications. And again, send this to all the mommies that you guys know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.